Welcome back, guys, to Triangle Strategy, where last episode we finally managed to defeat General Avlora, but before Roland could mete out his perceived justice, Cordelia moved between them to protect a new friend, leading to Roland revealing his true identity and a duel being declared, as the prince managed to overcome his mentor's killer, and Avlora fell into the river below, signaling our successful reclamation of Whiteholm. With Roland now taking his place as Glenbrook's king and Serenoa's loyalty being a point of contention for Hyzante, Chapter 15 of Banner's Worth began with a city in need of rebuilding and a whole host of character stories awaiting. So then, with 13 character stories waiting for us to do, that's quite a lot to get through over a little bit. We haven't had any for so long. They were gated. Let's check out Roland and see what he's up to.
Must you go, sir?
I regret to say I must. I have been idle for long enough. But know this, I shall forever be indebted to the Roselle. I know not why fate delivered my battered body to the shores of your village, but I am fortunate that it did. I owe my life to your kindness. Thank you.
You'll have no debt with us. We only did what was right. But where will you go? Safety is a luxury few are afforded these days.
The war rages still, and so long as it does, I must fight with every inch of my being to end it.
A single man can't fix this tangled mess of a world.
Ah, but I am not alone. Every moment my allies risk life and limb without me is a moment I owe them for their bravery. I must rejoin them at once.
I see there's no convincing you otherwise. Very well. But we expect to hear news of your victory soon.
I sense the world is on the cusp of great change. Change for the better. When it comes, let us celebrate its arrival together. Well met, friends. I require passage to see Lord Serenoa.
And who are you? If you want an audience, you'll have to wait behind the rest. Wait. That cape, it can't be. You're Sir Maxwell. My lord, Sir Maxwell has returned.
My apologies for my abrupt departure, my lord. Full glad am I to see you have managed without me.
Sir Maxwell, you're alive.
Aye, and none the worse for wear, I hope. It seems fate would have me take up my spear once more.
Where have you been? We all feared the worst.
Avlora's fell blow cast me into the river, and its cold embrace washed away my memories, along with my pride. I awoke in a village of kind-hearted folk. I might have stayed there, blissful in ignorance, had news of your exploits not reached them. It was then that old memories stirred, prideful memories, painful memories. My purpose became clear. I must end this war or perish in the attempt. I hope that I have not come too late to make a difference.
Of course not. We would be honored to have you fight by our side. I only hope you can say the same for us, Dawnspear.
Maxwell has joined our forces. I mean, Roland. I can't say that anymore. Also, how the hell did they even get mistaken when he's not even blonde? Roland's instructor and the finest lancer in all Glenbrook, specializes in mid-range attacks, possesses multiple powerful abilities. Right, we don't have to take Roland anymore. We've got a spear person without the horse weakness of spears. Poor Roland. Just usurped by his teacher. Do 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 do. See, and Anna, even though she got taken in, she's just here and she's completely fine, like nothing ever happened. Where are you? You're level 22. He's no longer Sir Maxwell. Just Maxwell. The Dawn Spear. He has Gungnir as his weapon. 77 damage. Deal physical damage to foes in a straight line. Does he have more physical defense than... Okay, let's look between the two spear users we've got. So he's got a ring that allows him to have 26 defense. Oh yeah, the stats are not going to be exactly fair because he's got a ring that also gives him free thing and he's also got 3 levels. But just looking at this, I think what mostly Rowan has is speed and movement. Maybe a fair bit of luck too. And of course he won. Okay, magic defense save. Oh no, that's 23 because of the ring as well. We've got triple thrust, deal physical damage to a single enemy. It's 128 power. Run through, move 4 squares in a straight line, dealing physical damage to any. So that's exactly... Rush, that is. Run through, rush, double thrust, triple thrust. So double thrust is 133 power, by the way. Triple thrust is 128. Might be because of weapons, though. Modifications there. Lance hurl, deal physical damage to an enemy. Has a greater range than triple thrust. So he can chuck his spear. He can counter. I mean, there you go. He can counter. 2 birds, 1 stone. Grants 1 TP when attacking 2 or more enemies at the same time. And he has TP generation. He also learns traverse, whatever that is. It looks probably like a movement ability in the same vein of... Oh, we can't actually see her, can we? Because she's not part of our group. She's just a spy that looks over us all the time. Right, we have a billion character stories. We can let her in the meantime, like, I'm level 22 now, and I don't know why. So, let's press... let's maybe look at another one, then check out the encampment for a bit, because we got so much going on. So much politics. That's for definite too. And other things. Benedict and Eridor uphold a custom they have shared for 30 years. Let's check that out.
All right, lads and lasses, lay down your arms. Let your bruises remind you of the lessons learned today.
Ah, what fortuitous timing. I still owe you for the drinks from the other evening. I wondered if I might treat you tonight.
Apologies, lass, but I've got places to be. Perhaps another time.
He seemed troubled by something. Perhaps I'm overthinking it.
Let us end our day's work here.
It is early, is it not? Is something amiss?
No, nothing at all. Just my attention is required elsewhere for a time.
Elsewhere? Curious.
How many have you had?
Not enough. Just one for you, I take it.
Yes.
Went by in a flash. Can you believe it's been 30 years?
The time has escaped us. The memory of that day, however, I doubt ever will.
"30 years ago, during the Saltiron War."
thrice damned, can't move. Always thought I'd meet my end with a beautiful lass by my side.
You have many days ahead of you yet, Eredor. We will see you returned home.
Don't try to run, you curs!
Leave me be. I'll just slow you down. It was my cursed pride that got us into this. Only I should suffer for it. We don't all need to die today. Run!
Even in the face of death, you refuse to set aside your foolish pride. I followed you into this hell of my own will, and I will see you delivered from it.
You fool!
Charge!
Come and die. Yeah! That would have been it for us, had Lord Simon not met their charge in time.
Aye, and the only punishment for my pride were these aches that keep me awake at night.
We hungered for glory all those years ago, without a care for how it would serve us later on.
A couple of would-be heroes who couldn't be convinced they weren't invincible.
Yet here we are, drinking, to celebrate the end of that war. I do not wish to reminisce upon the past. A toast that I may never again repeat the mistakes of my youth. But before that...
Yeah?
You have served House Wolffort well, Eredor. That said, I've a feeling we'll need your sturdy shield even more going forward.
You need me to lead a charge? I'm your man. I'll leave anything fancier than that to you. For House Wolffort!
For House Wolffort.
Battle-forged buddies, by the look of things, then. Convictions have strengthened yet again. I mean, maybe I need all the strengthening I can get to make more characters appear. Right, should we check out the encampment for a little bit? I don't know what to do because we just got more stuff and we can get another promotion. We can obviously get another weapon upgrade too. So it's these kind of things like going on at this point. What can we get? Looks like someone's ready for a class promotion indeed. Also, there's a Medal of Bravery. Recruit to veteran. Isn't there only one person who needs that? Okay, I will buy that. And I will also buy a Medal of Valor. Thank you. Silver upgrades to weapon rank 2. 2 in stock. Do I need them? Actually, quite a thingy thing. Oh. Meanwhile, though, there's a lot of weapon rank 3s. Lion's Heart. And there's even more notes. Well, it looks like I'm not getting any more, but I do definitely have quite a few points. We can promote 2 people. Hey, Maxwell the Dawnspear, do you want to get promoted? I just joined. No, you get promoted. Yes, revive. What? Well, that's cool. Now there's the extending your reach, just not massively good. Kinda gotta work out who does what now. Switch places is still 1 level away. So you're elite. I mean, we could do you because you're, you know, you. I feel like Anna might deserve it because she met a grisly end where well, she's fine. She's fine. She's completely fine. Just wondering who's the best one to upgrade now again. I think it might be Chouette because of Sight Set. Like, no joke, I think she might be a top promotion. I don't exactly know how the skill works, and I might just get it and then go, oh, it's crap. But if you know what I mean, it could be good. It could be very meh. At least that gets used pretty much all the time. I'm really thinking Huette might be the one. And Benedict had, what was it? Remain calm. Which is really good too. I think it might be Huette and Benedict. Making him immune to various things is pretty good. Fury and Temptation means I won't lose control of the character. I can cast no matter what. He'll never be strong, but he does his job very well at just being ridiculously tanky. This is before I even think of doing Serenoa. I mean, this is the most obvious one because the skill seems to be the best.
Effort is rewarded.
Sights set is learnt. Master Flyer. She didn't really change her design that much as well, which kind of makes me sad. I want you to look cool. See, because you can't really change Fluky's colors, can you? Oh yeah, we can promote you though. We've got the Medal of Bravery now. You can finally become an ice caster and have Icy Tomb and Shield of Ice. Grant an ally a barrier that prevents them taking damage once and counters when attacked. Oh, it counts like taking damage altogether once. That's kind of cool. Alright, we can finally get you promoted.
I'm not yet satisfied.
Well, I can give you another promotion. TP plus on ice. I mean, that's much easier than her ability, Magic Ablaze, by the sound of it. Does exactly what it says on the tin. I mean, I will admit, she looks great as a Master Assassin. Right, I'm going to take Benedict as someone who can't get taunted. I may regret this decision. Because I don't actually use him to attack or anything.
For the young lord.
But he'll have 5 TP to start with. Remain calm is learnt. That's not bad at all. If I'm right in saying, there's no one else that needs a level 10 medal, so why can I buy more? This is a thing. Nothing relaxes me more than the sight of blazing forge. I bet it doesn't. We do have weapons that need your hammer's attention, and it's just Benedict's. Benedict's having a great day. He's having an amazing day. I'm going to upgrade my weapon too, despite the fact you've barely done anything and you haven't upgraded this. Yes, I am. I have a fancy new weapon. Butterfly Rod. Right, what's the abilities? Increases effect duration of Bird of Prey by 1 turn, so longer movement. Increases speed by 2, and grant 1 instance of invincibility to all allies within range. I mean, when I've got Superior Timber and Superior Stone, I think I'm buying that one. I'm taking that we'll use like 4 or 5 TP. But if it's like the start of battle, oh, everyone's invincible. That's great. That sounds amazing. Sounds immense. Wonder what other peoples need. Electrum. Diamond. Right, Huette's weapon, for example. So Huette's needs a Curious Feather. Yours needs Parchment. So needs a Meteorite. So everyone's got different things, apart from these two? Oh, they're Parchment. Okay. Multiple Parchment. Yours a Lionheart. Electrum. Eternal Resin. Sacred Bell. Jade. Oh, this is a lot. It's a lot to take in, you know? She trained Anna. Okay. Gotta miss that. Some guys must have their weapon not even to level 2 yet. Alright, we can buy 1 parchment. Where's the Lion's Heart? Yeah, yeah. Curious Feather? Yeah, yeah. I mean, I know one of them had a meteorite fragment. Weapon upgrades for everyone! But all visual, if you know what I mean. So you're the meteorite fragment, if I'm right. Well, let's just do you first. I want to see your third tier skills. How much money do I have left, actually? Cast for 1 turn. Use all TP to deal fire-type magic damage, setting the ground ablaze. The more TP consumed, the stronger the attack. Sunfall. Also magic up 2. So only 2 skills there for her to get, in fact. Not sure you'll notice the thing that well, but that's a nice shield-looking upgrade. Please tell me that's Provoke. It is. Decreases TP cost of Provoke by 1. He also has King Shield. Becomes invincible, infuriate all enemies within range for 1 turn. That's like the panic button Provoke, but then you've got the Provoke on 1 TP. Ideally, I'd like both of these. Interestingly, he does not get a further upgrade in terms of damage. So these are mostly visual upgrades, nothing more. Which is kind of funny. It's only a few people have like an actual weapon upgrade as well. So Huette's was accuracy 3, increases range of normal attacks by 1, and soar up high on Flugy, then deal physical damage to a single enemy from above. Shooting Star. I mean, I imagine the normal attack range would be better, but I don't know. Out of the options that are there. You got the meteorite fragment, do you? So what do we got here? That's locked because it's behind there. She doesn't even have a magic attack, by the way. Increases range of command abilities by 1. And grants an ally the ability to recover 1 time after falling in battle. So that is a revive, but by the look of it, it's re-raise. Getting some nice stuff. It's a rare fawn, is it? I've still got a couple more quietus points. I'm going to have to grind the hell out of this. There's the books too. Rare fawn. Thank you. My convictions are being strengthened quite a lot at this point. So you are parchment as well, are you? I can't upgrade you. No, you're Sacred Bow. Considering we use Nav, we should probably get his one done as well and find out like what the skills are. So you get attack damage, which is just good. Potency of 10 on 2 attacks. So it's like not big, but it's, yeah. Deal physical damage to a single enemy and lower their physical defense and magic defense for 5 whole turns. Now those things work on bosses that have... How do I put it? They work on Avlora when she's got immune to all status effects, so those don't count. I'd like both, but I'm not going to get both. Let's get a Sacred Bell then. I'm probably going to need to buy a lot of other stuff up there. Oh, I don't have enough! Sorry, Nav. I apologize. This is where I get loads of them in battle. The Might of the Goddess. History of Aesfrost. People of Norzelia. And the Winds of Norzelia. It was obvious we'd end up with a kind of moment like this. Because, let's face it, we were just in a massive amount of long battle. And this is the start of a new act, in a sense. So, yeah, we're going to have a little bit of downtime. It is notes, right? Or is it information? Shoot. I think it's the winds of Norzelia and the people of Norzelia, wasn't it? I think so. There are two large wind systems constantly blowing across Norzelia. The cold wind blowing from north to south is known as the mountain wind. The warmer wind that blows from east to west is the desert wind. These two winds collide above the plains, creating clouds and bringing back rainfall. The breeze generated by this collision also helps ships traveling upstream. Birds instinctively use this wind when in flight. Messenger birds in particular take advantage of the gusts to travel long distances quickly. When great hawks have riders upon their backs, they utilize the strong winds to ascend and glide. Skilled hawkers and hawk riders can read the wind and use them to travel further, faster. People are a product of their environment. For example, citizens of Glenbrook are calm and mild-mannered, much like their mild surroundings. Those living in the Crown City that bustles with trade, however, are calculating and easily influenced by others. The people are also characterized by their emphasis on custom and tradition, which can be expected from such a long-standing nation. Those living in the Wolffort domain are simple and sincere, perhaps influenced by their lords. Aesfrosti children, on the other hand, are characterized by their proud and independent personalities. The duchy is home to many ambitious and inquisitive artisans. Some might say they can come off as self-righteous. Lysandian subjects are pious and honest, followers of the goddess. They offer their thanks to her every day for her blessing of equality. Ordinary persons, such as myself, tend to feel ashamed in comparison. Finally, we have the Roselle, marked by their rose-coloured hair. Unfortunately, I've never had the pleasure of meeting a Rosellan in person, though I doubt I ever will find one outside the source. The goddess's teachings portray them as sinners who attempted to monopolize salt in ancient times, but could that really be true? The history of Norzelia is also the history of the goddess's teachings. The goddess punished the Roselle, who attempted to claim the realm's salt as their own and bestowed the source upon her faithful. The goddess's scriptures are the oldest of Norzelia's written records, and her teachings are the oldest religion in the land. The history of her followers predates that of all nations. With the source and the power of salt at their backs, her faithful built a nation headed by a Hierophant that unified church and state. That nation came to be known as the Holy State of Hyzante. According to the scriptures, Hyzante is the oldest of the three nations. Though it is unknown when the giant statue of the goddess at the source was built, the believers assert that it is the goddess descended upon this earth. Her words are spoken through the Hierophant, who in turn brings equality to her faithful. The fact that such a peculiar nation owns the source and has held such tremendous influence since antiquity is both a mystery and distinction of Norzelian history. While some books assert that Glenbrook is the oldest of the three nations, those records were written after the goddess's scriptures. This has led to some to believe that they are more fabrication than fact. Although there is no doubt as to when the scriptures were written, the level of literary completeness suggests that other records should have existed at the time. Since no such records remain, however, it's hypothesized that a large-scale book burning may have occurred. And we have one more book, The History of Aesfrost. The origins of the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost are complex. The nation's founders were of House Aesfrost, a family of nobles related to a previous generation of Glenbrook's royal line. At that time, a clan from the northern mountains repeatedly invaded the kingdom and caused great damage. House Aesfrost then led a company of vassals and mercenaries into the mountains and defeated the clan's chief. In recognition of their valor, the king granted the Aesfrost dukedom and rulership of their conquered territory, which came to be known as the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost. House Aesfrost encouraged the mountain folk under their jurisdiction to turn their ironworking skills into an industry, thus strengthening their move toward independence. When the crown transferred to the current family line, Aesfrost made its break from the kingdom and established itself as its own nation. Their military might is still alive and well in the Black Irons, who wield the latest iron arms, and the mountain folk raised in the harsh northern environs ardently support the simple and stable rule of House Aesfrost. There we go with some of that. Right, I'm guessing there must be a mental mob battle as well, though to be honest, there should be more stuff to buy for money. What can I buy? Fiber. Oh my goodness, I'm running out. We can buy the superior stuff. It's very expensive. I need to buy all this, which means I need to earn money. But how will I earn money the fast? That is truly the question. Seems there is there's extra large HP recovery pellets now, but it seems there is no extra stuff on some of these. I probably should get the stuff that allows Roland to learn invincibility, you know? That would make sense. Well, Sarah Noah. It's Maxwell to the air. After suffering a spell of amnesia, he remembered his mission and joined House Wolffort. He now fights to put an end to the realm's senseless bloodshed. After my battle with General Avlor, I fell into the river. I was content then, knowing Prince Roland had been saved. But after returning from the brink of death, I realized that I'd been given a second chance. And I wish to use that chance to bring a swift end to all this bloodshed. General Avlor is more than worthy of her repute. There must be a reason why she has driven herself to such heights. Alright, let's find out if there is or not. Yep. Conquer the arena. We're back there again. Oh, wait, we've got to get in. Oh, it's the other way around. That's kind of interesting. Especially if I can go first and just nuke everyone, crazily. Too bad I don't have, like, bigger spells. But before we go and do that, because, of course, we start with our mental mob battles and all, we have another character. Okay! A single man puts an end to the chaos caused by some Aesfrosti soldiers in Glenbrook. I'll take it.
Ah, my shop! Someone stop this madness!
Carry on screaming and sniveling. This land is ours now, and we'll do as we please.
You monsters!
Ha! Try me! I'll cut you down where you stand! And just what do you think you're doing?
You disgust me. Be gone from this place.
So, you've chosen death then?
Hold! Lest my eyes deceive me, is that not Sir Flanagan?
And what if I am?
'Tis him! The bloody shield in the flesh!
Former Black Iron Captain! Damn it all! Run for your life, you fool!
How far they have fallen. They confuse might for morality, and sully the duchy's good name.
Hail, soldier! I cannot thank you enough for coming to my aid.
'Tis instinct. I cannot abide such cruelty. Though I no longer call myself a soldier, it is the only station my skills afford me.
My lord, a man calling himself Flanagan requests an audience. Will you grant it?
Flanagan? The name sounds familiar somehow.
Ah, he fought in the tourney, didn't he? The one they call the Bloody Shield.
The Aesfrosti soldier. What brings him to me? Anyhow, send him in.
My lord.
Been a few moons, Bloody Shield.
And many more since I answered to that name.
Then what brings an Aesfrosti to us this day?
Words cannot bring back your countrymen, but I give them to you anyway. I condemn the Duchy's actions with every fiber of my being. Deeply ashamed am I of our Archduke's willingness to shed the blood of innocents. Meager though they may be, you have my sympathies.
So, you came all this way just to apologize? You're a strange one, all right.
I am well aware that words alone mean little. And that is why I offer my service, that my words might ring true. Why House Wolffort? There are far greater armies that would give anything to have a warrior like you in their ranks. I have no interest in further bolstering the might of Aesfrost or Hyzante. They trample the weak with no remorse. I will stand for it no longer.
And you think you can stand here and call us weak? You little...
You intrigue me, Sir Flanagan. But what of your title? Is your shield truly stained with blood? It's a name given to me by men, nothing more.
You can trust he'll hold his own in battle if you take him in. One look is enough to tell you that.
A boon to our cause, then. Provided we ourselves do not become the very thing you despise. House Wolffort welcomes you, Sir Flanagan. The feeling of intrigue is mutual. I am at your service.
You're two peas in a pod, aren't you?
Flanagan has joined our forces. Now recruits then 2 come along at once. Just like the buses. A rugged and mighty warrior soars above the battlefield. Yes, a hawk shield person. Draws the enemy's attack, stands strong against head-on attacks. Wait, he's better against head-on, but when, like, is that differentiation? Let's have a look at his stats. I went to do a character story. Instead, I found another character. I was thinking I wasn't on 12. I thought I was on 11. But then, hey, take it. So, yeah. He is level 22 as well. The Hawk Shield. A fair whack of HP on him. Okay, Hawk's Bane. Increases damage inflicted to you by arrows. Yeah, we know that's going to be part of his thing. But he's got high physical defense anyway. He might just... Oh, he has got no magic defense at all. So he's worse defensively than Eridor. But... Oh, he only has 4 movement. But he has 32 jump, so he can get places. Okay. He also decreases damage taken head on, which probably deals with a lot of the issues. But that magic defense of 5 is kind of like... The physical damage to a single enemy and have a chance to infuriate them. Also, he infuriates through doing a 1 TP ability. So what he hits will get him the goods. Aerial Assault. Ride your hawk to a selected square. The hawk will deal physical damage to all enemies within range. So that's an extra movement kind of thing. And he also has Shielding Stance, which Serenoa can get. But he has Fortify as well, which might be a defense buff, which might sort out like that weakness of his magic defense being 5. You've got to wonder.